My name is Alberto Luis August. You know that I am passionate about education in Belize. So here is a synopsis of a Belize educational system plan that we may want. In this plan, it is aligned with Horizon 2030. This is a blueprint that was developed in 2010 that will now expire in 2030. So we have 10 more years to ensure the fulfillment of this blueprint, Horizon 2030. We need a plan to ensure access, quality, equity, unity, and efficiency into our system. These five aspirations will speak to a good educational system. We also need a plan that will have a vision that scopes over 10 years, covering early childhood, primary school setting, secondary school, and tertiary level. We may think that early childhood begins at the age of 3 and 4, but sincerely, early childhood begins far before age 3 and 4. If we wait until 3 and 4, a child would have lost at least 4 years of care in the early childhood education. We need to look at prenatal. We need assistance and resources for young mothers and young fathers and young families to ensure that they are growing up a young child in the best environment, in the best physical environment and social environment. A lot of our advertisements or ads should not focus on advertising beer. A lot of our ads should focus on how do we care for children in our society, and especially at the very, very young age. The early childhood education continues from 0 to 2. So we need resources, and parents will need information to find out how to make a toddler happy, how to make from a baby to the age of year 2 in a social environment, how to coach them in terms of speaking with their children, playing with their children, and basically making a happy baby. The early childhood years will scope in the preschool years, 3 and 4. At this level, we will start to consider STEAM, science, technology, reading, engineering, art, mathematics, and sports. The streams of learning. As well, in the early childhood, it's the concept of play, whereby children will develop social skills, pre-math skills, and pre-reading skills. This is the time where children will grow socially, develop vocabulary, and will be working on their emotions. In the primary school educational system, the lower division is also an early childhood education. So at this lower division, we need a smooth transition from preschool into the elementary school system. Yes, students will continue to develop their literary skills, pre-math skills, pre-reading skills. We will inject character education into this level. Students will be provided manipulatives and collaborative learning and an environment conducive to learning. We'll also ensure that they are aware of sustainable development from this very early age. Early childhood is a very important part of a child's life. According to research, $1 investment can yield $4 to $7, meaning if you invest $1 million in early childhood education in the next 10 to 15 years, you will yield a profit of 4 million to 7 million Belizean dollars. In the primary school educational system, middle and upper, we continue to focus on science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, mathematics, sports, the concept of streams of learning. We continue to build on literary skills, math skills, reading skills, and of course, we emphasize further on character education for good character with every individual. Of course, sustainable development will continue to play a part in the primary school curriculum. But after the academic parts, students will need extracurricular activities. Belize needs centers in each district to facilitate art, craft, theater, dance, music, poetry, yoga, cooking, learning web tools, life skills, sculpture, and personality grooming. All these will help students to express themselves after the academic days of life in the school. So each district should have at least a center that will enable students to go to these centers for further extracurricular development for them to grow and develop as a holistic person. In the secondary education, again, we continue with the concept of streams and we build upon the academic sector, art, business, and science. But there are many students who are not inclined to pursue an academic career. They may want to venture into a skill, into a trade, and hence we need to ensure that IT vet centers are no longer secondary to secondary education, that this is seen as a primary option for secondary education. So IT vets need to continue to focus on building the plumbing department, the engineering department, electrical, mason, welding, and so forth. We need to build on these skills so because we are in an era whereby we are building Belize. Yes, we have the PJAT and we have the PSC national exam. We also have the CSEC regional exam. But why not compare ourselves internationally? Why not sign up for the PISA, the Program for International Student Assessment? The PISA exam is the exam that you hear about when you hear about big countries such as Finland, Singapore, who are excelling in education. This exam compares and it compares countries across the country, but it doesn't only compare. This exam ensures the best educators participate to create this test. So Belize can submit educators to help to develop this test. It assesses the application of school to real life rather than simply regurgitating concepts. Science, reading, mathematics, collaborative problem solving, financial literacy are all applicable to this test. Countries volunteer to participate in this test, and the way it works, 15-year-olds are randomly selected from schools in the country. It tests the knowledge and the application skills of 15-year-olds. No individual report is facilitated. Rather, a national mean score is placed against the different countries. It shows whether schools are becoming more effective for further study or work. It translates data to determine the effectiveness of schools so that we could use these data to improve our educational system. We also learn to build fairer and more inclusive system, a system that will accommodate all students from across every spectrum. In the tertiary level sector, we have two universities. Our national university and the private university should be state of the art. They should ensure human resources and physical resources for comfort of learning to motivate students. Our libraries should be top of the line. Our sporting facilities should be top of the line. And so our two universities should incorporate programs to allow students to be able to accomplish their degree and feel proud of the degree that they now hold. In the tertiary sector, yes, we consider business, accounting, the sciences, agriculture, education, and nursing. But we also need much more program to develop in the tourist sector, hospitality, business tourism management. We need these programs because tourism is a backbone of our society. We also need skills for engineering because we are in the building stage. Belize is a developing country and we need to move forward with our development. And the only way we can move forward with our development is if we ensure that our students are equipped with skills to build our country. They need to literally build our country. So we are young, 450,000 people catering for this industry. And so we can ensure a better Belize and building a better Belize. You see, Belize is located strategically in the heart of the Caribbean, Central America, and between North and South America. We are in a strategic location where we can take advantage of this opportunity. We are the only English speaking country in Central America. And so we form a link. And so if we could capitalize on our location, geographic location, we will do wonders. Our students will learn and we'll be able to be a prosperous nation. Belize has 400,000 people. Our students should be walking the streets of gold. We need a great plan with a vision scoping over 10 years to be able to ensure and eventually eradicate poverty in our country. We could be living in a wealthy country if our resources are placed strategically and we work together. Let's build Belize with the development of great minds and a great plan. Thank you.